Good morning. This is Kevin Kelly in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I thought I'd give you a brief tour of my garden. I'm in Zone 6B. This garden was started about 25 years ago when my wife and I had this home built. The garden has evolved over the last 25 years. There were no plants on the property when we had the home built, so I had the opportunity to start from scratch. I've done all the design and plant acquisitions and maintenance, and I thought I would share it with you. We'll start the tour looking to the east, and I'll just show you an overview of the front as I'm just walking down the street. I try to plant the area around the sidewalk with a different collection of annuals each year to get a very different look. There's a sambucus, black lace. Here's the entry garden, and we'll just take a quick walk up here. This is the plantings in front of the garage. And we have a little small pond here. I've also used this area for a different garden display each year. Slowly adding some more permanent plantings in here. About a month ago, I added this little crevice garden to house some of the succulents that I've been collecting. Now we're going to continue to walk east. The garden itself is only on about 1/3 of an acre. So we'll kind of come along on the east garden. And then this will be the east side of the house. I have a Magnolia virginiana that's just starting to get some size. I have about 15 Japanese maples on the property and about 160 conifers. Many tucked away in different corners. It's Pinus strobus tiny curls. Over here on the southwest corner, I have a rock garden. And then we'll take a look down the back. So now we're looking to the west. This bed's anchored by a maple. My backyard is fairly narrow. We have our little patio. That's an oak leaf hydrangea, snow queen. We're coming over now toward the west end of the property. This little area here I've often called the secret garden because it's really not visible except when you get over to this corner. Again, I've got a number of Japanese maples. Fothergilla, blue shadow. This is the back of the shed. And we'll come back. Again, just take a look through my backyard. And now we're going to work back up toward the driveway, coming along the west side of the house. Here's my shed along the back end of the driveway. I have a few tomato plants growing on the driveway in some containers. I have that ginkgo. And then this is the Pollinator Garden, which I've been putting together over the last couple years. I did have the driveway flanked by some Cleveland Select Calorie pears that I had planted 25 years ago, but I removed them 3 years ago due to their invasiveness. And I'm gradually replacing it with Anissa sylvatica. That's Tupelo Tower. Again, there's the Pollinator Garden. It's just starting to come into its own. And I'll just turn back here and again. So that concludes the brief overview of my garden. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe.